much more involved in growing the community back in those days. Now I'm like,
Yeah, you're in. Yeah.
I think I was tracking Facebook posts more about improv at that point. Now, although nobody really posts in that group.
Want to introduce me?
Sure.
All right.
How many years has it been? 14 for duos?
We are 15th. Our 15-year anniversary for duos will be the August. Middle of August.
Ladies and gentlemen, celebrating 40 years of unexpected productions and almost 15 years of Wednesday night duos. Here is the creator of Duos Night and your host for the evening, Jay.
We have ones who started this exact theater, started working for this theater 40 years ago. They're going to be coming out here doing a duo for you. And we have some brand new, up and coming future improv Seattle stars. So, all kinds of things. So, but we can't do it alone. We have to do it with other improvisers helping us out here. And right here we have Ron Hippie. And Ron was a member of Unexpected Productions in 1990. That's when he started here, and still playing piano. He hasn't moved. All right, and in the back on the lights, actually, we have lights. We have Tyler back there on the lights. We have Will running the audio, the sound system, and on this clever little camera system, we have Brian up there. All four of these guys working together, and of course one of the most important parts of duo night, especially, is out there. We have Audrey doing the bar. Hey. That helps us all out. I will just read off the acts for tonight. And I'll give you a little more detail when they actually come out here, but I'll give you the order of them coming out of here. Opening the show, we'll have Dave Clapper and Alan Hawkins. Number 2, we have Shannon Bass and Ron Hippie.
Okay, all right.
Just finding out about that, right? We do a lot of blind dates and duos. We have Janine Clark and Audrey Kohler. Then we have a very special visit by a couple of attorneys at law. We have Morris and Morris. And then two of our founding members in the first theater sports we ever did, not on this stage, actually out in a grassy field, I believe, in 1983. We have 2 original guys. That is Rich Hawkins and Lance Lambert. Then a couple of guys who've done duels a lot. They've done them. I don't know. I'll introduce them better later. We have Audie and Chaz. Yeah! And a couple more long time members who started a long time ago. We have Matt Olson and Joe Gubby. Then they did something in duos. It was called TNT. They did a duo tournament with it. And it's Tiffany Hitt and Tony Beeman. And then a couple more. Our artistic director. One of them was our artistic director. The other one started in 1993. I think it was in my class. We have Jill Ferris and Bruce Oberg. And then rounding out the night. Well, we have these 2 did a duo it was August 28th of 2008, the very second duo night we ever had before she moved to Chicago. We have Amanda Roundtree and Greg Stackhouse. So that's it. And I'm the host, Jay Hitt. So coming up first, these 2 have they've actually they're newer members to Unexpected Productions, but they've been doing stuff. They've been doing improv for 30 years or so, I don't know, a long time. And they're very awesome. Let's give it up for Dave Clapper and Alan Hawkins.
We're part of the under 40 part of the house.
Yeah. We get to start you off. How's everybody doing? So Dave and I usually do David Mamet, but tonight we're going to shake things up. No Mamet. We're going to shake it up. We're going to do some Shakespeare. How's that sound? Yeah. To get us started, by a show of hands, I need a suggestion of a business location you would never expect to see a production of Shakespeare. Yes.
Tech support.
Tech support. Thank you, tech support. Your active directory is down.
Well, sir, good man, I am already upon the case. I am taking this apple, this stemless apple, and hearing voices from within it, and learning what the problem currently is, good sir.
Thine apple can only help us. Only so much, for yon windows have been closed!
Yea, verily, windows often are known when they close to crash even. They crash right shut, good sir.
And so pains my soul, for it happens so often.
Hence why I carry a stemless apple. It never seems to fail me.
Oh.
I do rely on it for our jobs, one doth know. In fact, I believe it was made for jobs by jobs.
I do know Jobs well. Sad in his passing, his footprint has been left upon Seattle.
Yea, verily, more likely in a valley that is made of an element known as silicon.
Speak not of silicone to me!
Why, dost thou, wife, have silicon within her body?
Indeed, in many ducats it did cost, in many ducats I still do pay.
Oh, good sir. Such a terrible fate to owe so much money when thou art so dependent upon windows that break and crash upon thy desk.
Indeed, each night I sob wearily into her bosom. My life is so terrible.
What a firm bosom indeed it must be, good sir.
Oh, yes, sir, and joyfully. I do praise the science that has brought forth silicone, but it pains me, for it cost me. It has cost
ducats thou didst say.
many, but it cost all of us. Yon apple has not helped you at all in this entire time.
Nay, because I have been speaking to you instead of the expert who is on the other end of this apple. Hello, good madam or good sir. We have problems with windows that are crashing upon our desks. Canst thou help us? An image did appear.
Hurt my friend. Oh, he does not know how much I do verily love him. He is like a brother to me, and here I am stabbing him again and again as I worry about my own pity sorrow. I am not a good tech support friend. Yea, has it brought news, yon apple?
Yea, good Microsofticus, I am looking into my phone and I see many images from thee. What does all of these eggplants and hearts mean?
They are the bounty of my joyous love for you, my brother.
Truly, good sir, I thought thou wouldst only see the valley of thy wife's bosom and no other pound of flesh. I have many pounds of flesh.
No witness! Peach, splash, eggplant, smiley face, all for you! And only you, thou art art in thy eyes.
Oh, good sir, but which of us is the eggplant and which the peach, good sir? I am more of a giver than a receiver.
Yon could be top to my bottom.
Neither a lender nor a borrower be, good sir.
Dave, Clapper, and Alan Hawkins. Coming up next, these two were completely just blind dated, but I just want to see them on stage together. I don't know if they've ever even played together. Maybe you have.
Is that us?
That's you. So let's get up for Shed and Bass and Ron Hippie.
I want to do an open scene.
An open scene?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, let's do it.
Let's do it. From a raised hand, I'm wondering, what's something you've been disappointed by recently? Today I ordered a sandwich specifically for the pimento cheese on it, and then I accidentally grabbed the one without pimento cheese, and it was very disappointing. So it's something at that level. Yeah.
Going to the same-day passport and not getting the passport till tomorrow.
Going to same-day passport and not getting the passport until tomorrow. Thank you so much. You're in my thoughts and prayers.
Same day passport.
until tomorrow.
I'm leaving for Paris tonight.
That is of no consequence to me. I'm merely a clerk and I work for the government.
But you must have a heart, too.
No, I work for the government.
Look, I can see it over there. I can see your little stamp. It just needs a stamp, okay? I have it. It's all ready. It just needs the approved stamp.
You see the clock?
Yes.
5:01.
I know.
Shing-a-ling-a-ling-a. Lock. And it's Friday, and Monday's a holiday, you know.
I know, and my plane leaves at 8:05. I should be on the light rail there now, okay? I'm going to Paris to...
You said you're going to
Paris.
Paris.
To Paris. For love, of course, the only reason anybody goes to Paris. Okay, my love is waiting for me there, and if I don't make it... Well, I've missed a lot of flights before, and he said this is the last one I can miss.
Do you have an extra ticket?
No, but I can buy one.
Really?
Yes.
I've never been to Paris.
Oh my gosh. Can I give you some advice? Go to the Musée d'Orsay. Do not go to the Louvre. It's not worth it. The Mona Lisa's small and you have to wait in line.
I don't want to go there to see the Louvre. I want to go there to see love, just like you. I've never had love. I work in this dingy, small, dusty old office. I don't even know if they still know I work here.
I know that you work here.
Really?
And I would know it more if you would just work. Unlock the drawer. Unlock the drawer, Steve. Please.
Shing-a-ling-a-ding. Shingy-chainy. Endo-chainy thing. Shingy-ding. Okay, you promise I can go with you?
You can go with me.
And your lover and you will help me find my lover.
Absolutely, you can. We'll take you to the Moulin Rouge.
2, 3, 4. Give it here. It's very old technology. There you go.
Steve.
Goodbye, office.
Blind date. Don't you wish all blind dates could go that well? All right, coming up next, you may have seen one of these people out slinging some drinks out there. We have Audrey Kohler and we have Janine Clark.
Great.
Okay. We're actually gonna do a scene.
We're gonna do a scene.
Hey, hello everybody, how are you? It's Wednesday night, it's duos, we're all here together. Miraculous. Mostly.
Yeah, hello everyone. I'm Janine. This is Audrey. And we're going to play a little Pools of Light, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the way this will work is the booth will have full control to pull up light in any part of the stage, and we will quickly run there, do a scene, and they come back to that same pool of light, we come back to that same scene. So, to get us started, would you like to give a suggestion?
Sure, yeah, so I would love for section of the stage over here, how might two people know each other? Yes.
Family members.
Family members, okay. lovely family members. For a section of the stage in the middle here, what is a place? Is there a place that you like to frequent or have been to once and will never go to again? From a raised hand. You in the back.
The old oak tree.
The old oak tree?
Overrated.
I beg to differ.
Okay, and then for over here, is there something you would like to name?
I would love an emotion from the hand. Yes. Melancholy. Wonderful.
All right, great. So we have family member, we have old oak tree, and we have melancholy. Thank you so much. It's not gonna rain today. The crops aren't gonna grow in time. The harvest isn't gonna be ready.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to sell the farm. And no one's gonna wanna buy the farm because it doesn't rain.
You really blew it. I mean, we could have bought a place anywhere. We bought it here. It's just a really bad choice.
Listen, the real estate agent did a good job.
Yeah, too good of a job.
Anthony, I know that I'm always the one that's leading us on all these adventures. Crazy, crazy times. But this time, I think I really did us in.
Hey, God. There's a couple things I've been wondering about. Like...
Hey, Fido.
Hi.
Gosh, I'm so glad that I stole you from the pound. You know, being an orphan is hard, and you're like the only family I have.
Oh, thanks.
I'm glad you can talk too.
Yeah, it's convenient. And also, if the golden ratio exists, then is that you? Because hey, listen. I'm listening. Listen, I really feel like this isn't working out. What? I don't know how to say this, but we're gonna go for a car ride in a couple minutes.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, I'm giving you up.
This is... Just leave me in the soil. Just leave me.
No.
You must. There must be a sacrifice to the land. It's the only thing we haven't tried.
That doesn't make any sense. Why I'm supposed to bury you and like crops come out
You
of
gotta
you?
go and you gotta chase the sun and you can't stop running until you find your way back at the farm, and maybe by then it'll rain. And maybe by then There'll be beets and carrots, an orchard of grapes, a whole bounty just growing from my sorrow.
Jesus, Marilyn!
I'm just gonna go back to the pound and tell them where you are.
What?
That's right. You think you can just leave? You think you can just abandon me like everyone else who's ever entered my life? Then I'll send you to dog jail.
Listen, why don't we just agree to disagree?
You have so many questions. I am but one old oak tree. That is all that I am. You seek knowledge.
Yeah?
And the answer is only to ask more questions.
Okay. So, let me get my list.
Oh, God. I don't have legs.
I guess there's like really only one thing I really want to know.
What is that? Sweet human.
Just like, why are we here?
Why are we anywhere?
Nadine and Audrey is the name. All right, and one more round of applause for the tech team up there. Okay, well, coming up next. Now, this next duo, they were in the championships of our duo tournament. They've been playing here and there throughout the Seattle area, and definitely our favorites here at our duo showcase. Let's give it up for Morris and Morris, attorney at law.
Have you been verbally accosted and threatened by a strange man screaming in Old English? Has a rogue government employee stalked you to a foreign country and totally third-wheeled your last chance at love? Has a talking dog you felt you had a true emotional bond with left you for dead in the middle of a field as they drove off into the sunset to find a new owner? Has someone done a mesothelioma? Then you need Morris and Morris, attorneys at law! That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We still haven't been disbarred.
Not yet.
They tried, but you can't take us down, no.
No, not that easily.
Not that easily.
Instead, we think it's time to get back to one of our side passions, writing about our cases that we've solved. So we think we're going to write a true crime novel, and we'd love to act that out for you tonight if you'd like.
We've had some real doozies, ladies and gentlemen.
You could say that for sure.
Yeah, what we really need to know from a raised hand is what was our most dramatic case of... You are really enthusiastic. You were like there so fast. I almost want to say no, but sure. What was our most... You have an idea. God damn it. What was our most intense and gripping case about?
The bone pit.
I think some people may have already heard about
I think people have seen the bone pit.
What would be a good title for our new true crime novel?
Yeah, what is a true crime novel title?
From a raised
From
hand.
a raised hand. We're not going to
It could
reject
be
you,
anything.
I promise.
Literally anything. Yeah.
Last Tuesday night.
Last
Tuesday night. Okay.
And then the second thing we need to know is how many chapters there are in this book. So I will need a number. We're going to go with between 4 and 20. 80. Yeah. 20. novel. So what's going to happen is our lovely host Jay Hitt, throughout our scenes, he is going to stop us and tell us what chapter we're at now. So we're going to jump around the narrative a little bit. It's fun! You're
You
not
think you feel that way? We have to do 20 of this!
You said 20.
You can! The record shows that you distinctly said 20, but we're fine.
No, it's fine. Maybe I did say 20. All right, Jay, are you good to go?
I'm ready to go.
Okay,
All right, Jay's
last
ready to go.
Tuesday night.
Last Tuesday night.
Chapter 1.
I don't know how we're gonna do this one.
I don't know how I'm gonna get through the day, honestly. If I'm being serious. I had a rough night. I'm not gonna lie. Just gonna need a second.
Deborah, it's only Wednesday.
Is it? Huh. That's
Chapter 2. Chapter 7.
Look, I think we just need to go talk to the client, right? We just need to get some more information, a deposition, perhaps.
Are you gonna throw up on them again? No? Okay. What?
No.
Good. All right. Yes. We need to get our hands around this. I just don't know. It's just really tough. It's gonna be hard to prove to a jury they didn't do that to the dogs.
I know, and there were a lot of dogs. But
Chapter 6.
how many dogs were there again?
God, 37?
37.
37?
And they were all dressed in tutus.
37 dogs in tutus. This one's.
Chapter 8.
All right. Sir, I'm going to ask some difficult questions here.
No, that's. Yeah, no, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready to tell my story.
Okay. Yeah. Good. That's good.
Yeah.
But make sure you tell it to me and no one else. Okay. Well, my partner. But also, just don't go around telling your story. You know we need to keep it a small story.
From now on, to no one else.
Cool.
Is that like a? Do you have a time machine?
Chapter 9.
All right, look, I tried to tell you. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. You just need to focus on the positives, which is that I am no longer dehydrated and not throwing up on you anymore.
No, that's great! It's great, no, it really is, but how are we supposed to protect our client when we're also in jail, Deborah?
Stu, I'm gonna need you to calm down a little bit. Like, it could be worse, maybe?
We have talked about your issues with contempt of court. When the judge says that, you have to shut up.
But I don't want to shut up. He always is wrong, and he makes me feel dumb.
The end of chapter 8.
I need to know, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Did you cook those 37 dogs in tutus over a mass bonfire?
Define mass.
Was it a bunch of little bonfires?
I think you could really accurately describe it as many little bonfires, and technically they weren't tutus, they were leotards with a separate skirt. I think.
I can work with this.
Also, they really were saying some mean things about my mom, so in fairness, I think they had it coming.
Let's go into detail about that. What were they saying about your mother?
They said she,
It's okay.
They said They said she was not good as a mother. They said that she did a bad job raising me and that I was an evil, evil little boy. And so they had to go.
Right.
Chapter 16.
You don't have to do this, Ronald. Just leave the dog alone. Please, I'm begging you.
Can't leave the dog alone, Deborah! They won't stop calling! They won't stop calling! The dogs, they won't stop!
It's okay.
I should never have given them my number!
Chapter 15.
Who's your girl? Who's your girl? You too? You too? Oh! Okay. 437 269 4521.
Chapter 17.
It's times like these that I wish that I could just go back to last Tuesday night. Where I was just bumping it at the club. Just really breaking it down. And just shot of vodka after shot of vodka. And you know, some guy comes up and he's got a crop top on. That's pretty cool. I just wish sometimes that I didn't have to be a lawyer. And I could just bump it and grind it every night.
Hey, honey. You look mighty cold and lonely here in this club.
It's a little sweaty, but yeah, sure.
I was thinking, what if you and me just went crazy tonight?
Yeah?
Tequila, followed by rum, followed by wine, maybe a beer, back to tequila. It's gonna be crazy. I know it's only Tuesday, baby.
I didn't keep track of any of that, but sure.
Chapter 19.
Ronald, look. The court stated you can't legally be near dogs for at least 30 days, and we haven't even hit a trial yet, and you're out on bail, man. I don't want you to fuck this up.
It's not my fault. You're a shit lawyer.
Hey, don't you call me a shit lawyer. Do you know how many cases I've won? At least 7. Okay?
Yep. At least 7. Sure. But you couldn't stop that judge from telling me that I can't live out my passions. Those dogs. This dog. They need me. They call me every night on my phone, which I think was something like 453-327-4519 or something like that. But they call me. They tell me they need me.
There has to be another way.
I have to be near them. I have to hold them.
Chapter 20. Coming up next, it is a privilege to introduce these next two. They are founding members of this company. They are in a picture, I believe, from our original theater sports show, that was the very first one that's ever been performed in Seattle. We were the first in Seattle to do it. It's coming there. There it comes. There it is, right here. So I want to welcome to the stage. We have right over here, the white hat is Rich Hawkins. Yeah. There's the mustache, Lance Lambert. Rich Hawkins and Lance Lambert. Come on.
be back here again. We, 40 years ago, the big part of my life was doing improv with theater sports, and it's just a treat to be here. And Rich and I have been on stage in the distant past so many times, so Rich, it's good to be back with you again.
Oh, nice to be with you, Lance. Jeez, what do you want to do?
Well, we are going to tell a story.
Do the thing we talked about.
Okay, yeah. We are going to tell a story, and we will tell it individually. Jay will ring a bell whenever he thinks it's appropriate, and the other person will take over the story. But to start, I need a suggestion of an item, and this item we will have incorporate in the story. Raise your hand. You're at your 50th high school reunion. A teacher comes up to you and says, Bill, you left this in your locker 50 years ago. What was left in the locker?
Ham sandwich.
A ham sandwich. A very odorous and now petrified ham sandwich.
So, my 50th reunion. I'm sure I would never meet anybody that I could recognize. Have you ever been to your 50th reunion? How many out of you have been to a 50th reunion of anything? I have. My high school reunion. My 50th high school reunion. And the guy who I recognized more than anyone else was the guy who I had been unkind to when I was in high school.
What I would do every day is I would find him in the lunchroom and I would say, I will give you 50 cents for your lunch. He would give me his lunch. I wouldn't give him the 50 cents. Every day this happened. One day, he gave me a ham sandwich. As I was about to take a bite of this ham sandwich, I started to smell something that reminded me of an animal. Not exactly an animal, but what an animal often leaves behind when they're moving along, perhaps through your yard or through a park. I got that distinct odor. I looked at him and I said, did you put something extra in this sandwich? And he snickered and laughed. He says, yes, I did.
This is what I eat nightly. This is the kind of family I come from. See if you can take it and like it. Now, the smell is one I don't need to describe to you. I think I've already described it well enough. But the look of what was in that sandwich was very surprising. It looked like corned beef.
And as I looked closer at that corned beef, suddenly I saw the image of my high school sweetheart. I had dreamt about this woman for 50 years. I had missed her. I had told people about her. But back then, when I opened that sandwich and saw her face, I thought, I don't care how this sandwich smells. I'm going to cherish it. I'm going to put it in my locker for safekeeping. Problem was, she didn't care much for me anymore. And so into the locker it went, and I did not ever want to see it again because my heart was broken because she was in a sandwich that smelled like poop and had a
And as I remembered that story at our 50th reunion, I looked up, and across the barbecue was that face.
A face that time had not treated very well. But what I realized when I came up to her and said, hi, do you remember me? She had an odor about her that smelled just like that sandwich.
How have you been? I asked. She said, very busy. Doing what? I asked. Running the best kennel in the Northwest. What breed? I asked. She said, you name it, we'll breed it.
I asked her what was the name of her business, and she said, ARFs are us. We can create any animal you want. And I said, well, as luck would have it, I am an exotic animal owner, and at home I have a zebra and I have a wild boar. What do you think you could do with those two animals?
She said, plenty. And out of her pocket, she drew a miniature DNA extraction kit. She said, show me the animals. I said, well, sure, come on over to my place. And to my great astonishment, she accepted. Later, inside my apartment, I opened the closet, and there, smoking a cigarette, was my pet zebra.
The zebra looked at me, took a long drag. How do you feel, buddy? She married me instead of you.
Before I introduce the next one, I wanted to find out from the audience out there, what's this group right here? Are you guys all together? No? Oh. Oh, you guys are together. Oh, okay, but you're not. Okay. Oh, where are you from? Where are you guys from? New Jersey. Oh, New Jersey. What's that?
I said wild things.
You said New Jersey like, oh, something.
Yeah, because people don't like it.
I don't know very well. Like you seem nice. I like New Jersey. What about you guys? Here? From Seattle? Yeah. Okay. That's kind of cool. Okay, new friends, making friends here. Anybody else travel from out of state? Anybody? All over the place. You're not with them either? No. Where are you from?
Dallas.
Oh, Dallas. Cool. Wow, parts of the U.S. Oh, where's everybody else from? Just go. Well, Dallas. Wow. Nice. Dallas. Dallas. Is there something going on? Oh, it's 120 in Dallas right now. Oh, okay. Wow. Well, thanks for coming here. That's cool. California. Where else? Austin. No. Where are you from? Hershey, Pennsylvania. Oh, man, everybody's. Thank you all for coming here to this place. The gum wall too. Huh? Cool. Anyway, let's bring out our next duo. Just want to talk to you for a minute. Now these guys, I think they did their first duo many years ago, and they have this great chemistry they found. Let's all bring them out here. Let's go for Audie and Chaz.
And give it all up for Jay Hill, our hostess with the most. That's Audie.
Can we swap places?
Yeah.
You stand there. Thank you.
Is it because that's where we normally stand?
Yeah. I'm not used to seeing that side of your face.
Yeah. So sorry, this is my good side. That's why I cover it up. Lovely. Audie and I both recently just did we both did a Jane Austen show, a Jane Austen improv show. Audie flew all the way on up just for today's show from LA, where he did his show. Yeah, right? And I had the privilege of working with Book It Theater this winter doing their Jane Austen show. And so both of us separately did Jane Austen, and so we are going to bring our two expertise together. But something that you might know is that there are no. Are there any scenes in any Jane Austen novel where two men just talk? So we're. Yep. So we're going to do that scene. It's just two men. We actually looked up if this could pass a reverse Bechdel test. But to get us started, can we get from somebody out there, what is an event that you would host, or something you would throw that is like a Jane Austen style event, such as like a picnic or something? Your hand went right up.
A tea party.
Oh, a tea party. How did we not think of it? Yes, okay. A tea party where we will be, I suppose, waiting for the lady.
Captain Fairwattom.
Mr. Fitzwilliam?
I'm surprised that you're here. I thought you were halfway to London by now.
I had to make a quick turnaround. I realized that I had forgot something.
Indeed.
It was only half a day's ride out by the time that I realized, and it was in a swift manner that I turned around. The carriage seemed to have come here half as quickly as it had left, but it seems as if the heart is always half a pace behind where it once was. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Fitzwilliam?
I couldn't agree more. In fact, I too have found myself, perhaps, braver than I have been in the past when it comes to matters of the heart.
It's good, a man to be brave when it comes to matters of the heart. I found it also to be good, a man to be brave in matters of money and matters of estate, but of all else, matters of the heart.
Yes. And what is your income, sir? I remember a mere 10,000, perhaps it was?
Yes. Well, last we spoke, it was 10,000 a year, yes. It has grown to 10,000 and a half over the last 3 years.
May I get you some tea?
Oh, if it isn't a trouble, I would love some.
Yes, it's no trouble at all.
Well, if it is a trouble, then I must refuse.
No, please. Please, allow me to be perfectly candidly clear. It's no trouble at all. In fact,
Well, as long as you swear upon your honor that it's no trouble at all, then I would have a cup. But if you do find it at all in any way to be a trouble at all, then it would be a displeasure for me to have a cup of tea.
No,
although I do understand that the Regal estates are quite highly regarded for their cup of tea, and in that case, I would have one.
Sir, by refusing my cup of tea, you not just insult me, but you insult my entire estate and its income of, you'll find the far superior 11,000. This is indeed the finest tea in all of Bath, as you shall find.
It is.
Yes.
The finest. Truly, the finest in all of Bath.
Yes. I have 6 or 7 cups a day myself.
Tell me, Mr. Fitzwilliam.
And that's when the servant's not around.
Is Miss Green to arrive soon?
I am uncertain. She has accepted the invitation, and I was under the assumption that she would be here momentarily.
A lady arrives when a lady arrives.
Precisely. I think it's insulting to even ponder such a question as to whether she shall arrive or not. Did you mean to insult her, sir?
No, in no ways would I assume any insult upon Ms. Green. I must say, Mr. Fitzgerald, if she were to arrive late, allow me. Now, it is splendid tea. If I may, now let us assume that Miss Green were to arrive late, and the tea to be cold. Would that be an insult unto you?
I should most definitely think so. The tea cold in my estate. For Miss Green herself.
It just seems that it has been quite some time, and although it has not been too long, and I believe the tea party's still something to enjoy for all, I would hate for her to arrive after the tea is cold. Especially with the renowned tea from
Yes.
such an estate.
Yes, you make a valid point. May I confide in you?
Of course, Mr. Fitzwilliam.
I am not, though I have become braver, I am not what one might say brazen when it comes to matters of the heart. It is something that I struggle with. If I were to serve cold tea, say, to an accomplished lady such as Miss Green, would she find that revolting? Forgive me for asking. I do not wish to put you in such a spot. It is just that I have not had the opportunity to talk about such matters with a person before. How about you, sir? A captain, after all, in the Navy? I must assume that being a leader, being bold, must come naturally to you.
There's a certain bravery that comes with being a captain. It is expected of. Much as one might come to your estate and expect hot tea. To be a captain is something of to be lonely on top of a mountain, if I may. You might be able to see all around you, and yet you are still alone. Such matters I have attempted to discuss, as we might be now, with another, but they were only servants. To stand and speak with an equal.
Yes. I wish you well, sir.
All right, wow, pretty brave doing some Jane Austen. Two dudes doing Jane Austen. That's cool. All right, coming up next. These guys are two more people who've been doing. Started improv a long time ago. We have Joe. Joe Guppy, who actually started also in 1983, and has been he's still a member of Unexpected Productions. Still going strong. He's a teacher, scriptwriter. He's really cool. And another cool guy coming out here. We have Matt Olson, who the last time. He's pretty cool too. About 1989 or so, he was here doing improv here on this very stage for quite a while, for several years. Very funny. When I was here, I was like, wow, he's really funny. So not to set expectations high, it's just $10 show. It's a $10 show. But anyway, here they are, Joe and Matt.
All right, we are going to do an open scene. And Matt, what kind of suggestions should we ask for to kick this thing off?
Okay, anybody out there have a job? Anyone employed at all? Right here?
Teacher.
Okay, I wasn't going to ask you what your job was. It was
But yay for teachers.
Yay for teachers. You know what they say about teachers, they have class, right? Anyway, what job do you think Joe has or has had in his life? Looking at him.
Bartender?
Great. Excellent. Okay, so that's our suggestion.
That's our suggestion, bartender.
Hello?
Yes.
Bartender!
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
Sorry. I couldn't see that.
I prefer that you ring the bell. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was wondering, do you have any steak sauce?
We do have steak sauce. I do have steak sauce.
Can I get a glass about this big, a little ice, not too much ice, but served boiling hot?
Well, of course, sir.
Thank you. I'll just wait over here at my table.
Okay. Let me prepare that for you.
How's that coming?
Good. I just got to fire the blender up.
Sounds good.
You know, the ice, mix the ice with the... Yeah.
Boiling. Careful!
I haven't had the Bunsen burner on for a long time.
You're doing a great job!
Thank you, sir. Remember that when I flip the square thing around and it gives you a choice of tip. It'll be...
That's a very abstract way of saying you're going to give me a bill.
I am.
Okay, got it.
It'll be 10, 18, 25, and 30.
I get to choose?
Yes.
Okay, great.
There you go. Boiling hot, iced steak sauce.
Yeah, I would love for you to bring that over to me. Absolutely adore it, actually.
Really? I'm going to redo those percentages. Top percentage is now 42%.
Exciting.
Would you like a straw?
Oh, that is hot. Oh.
Would you like a straw?
I would love straw. Bendy?
That's the only kind we have.
Bendy at both ends?
Yep. This is the giant bendy.
Great. That's bigger than the glass.
It actually goes over the glass.
Fantastic.
And then it bends around here.
Right.
And goes down to your toe.
Sure.
Right there.
Perfect.
So you can operate the straw with your toe and then bend it. And as you pump with your toe, that'll pump the boiling hot
Right.
ice steak
With
sauce.
a couple of ice cubes.
Yeah,
Yes.
down your throat.
Great.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Here it comes. Well, sir, I can only say that is the finest boiling hot steak sauce in a pint glass served with a double-ended bendy straw, a couple of ice cubes, that I have had in this establishment.
Your bill, sir.
I see 4 options for the tip here. The 42% you mentioned, it's there. That's not a surprise. Honestly, the rest of them, I'll have to take my jaw up off the floor.
Feel free. I think your jaw actually slipped down the straw.
Best to let it lie where it is.
Fair enough.
I could go with the 42%. I like this double or nothing option because I'm a bit of a gambler. This one's intriguing. Let God decide. But I feel myself drawn to the 4th.
Yes.
A badger.
That's right.
A live?
A live badger, sir.
Well, my friend, Jeffy, is that your? I'm looking at your tag on your.
Oh,
yes,
yes, of course.
Jeffy.
Jeffy, exactly.
Would you be shocked as I was earlier, to find out that I have a live badger on me? I mean, literally on me.
I would not be shocked, sir. I must confess that the 4th option was a bit of a bit bogus. I spotted that live badger on you when you walked in,
Right.
and I coveted it.
I knew it.
The sin of covetousness.
Yes.
And that's why, if you would let God decide, my very soul would be roasting in hell at this moment. So I'm glad you didn't pick that one.
Well, I'm an atheist.
An atheist.
Yes. Now, to get this badger,
Yes.
I cannot remove it myself.
Okay.
It hides from me. I know it's on my body somewhere. I've never been able to find it. You saw it. You know it's there.
I saw it, yeah.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to close my eyes.
Okay.
I'm going to turn around.
All right.
The badger will appear.
Yes.
It is up to you to remove it if you want it. Or we can go with the 42%.
I never decline a challenge.
Thank you.
I invite you to turn around, and I shall look for the badger. I saw it earlier. I don't see it right now.
I feel it moving. Upper back. Did you get it? Did you have it?
I must get it. Yes, I have it. I must get it into the blender. 2 ice cubes. That's double straw.
We're getting the triple bendy straw.
Oh boy. Well, we are down to our final 3 duos coming out here. Oh, yeah. We have a bonus duo. It's they're doppelgangers coming up here. No. We have these 2 guys. It wouldn't be a duo all-star without these 2. Let's give it up for Obadiah and Isaiah. Great guys. Come up here now. For you. Didn't know when they were coming up. I said I was announcing them. Hope they'll be coming up any second now. They'll be coming down the. There they are. It's Obadiah. It's Isaiah. All right.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, by the way, you guys are next.
Thank you.
Thanks. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Hi, guys. I'm Isaiah. Obadiah's coming about right now. This is Obadiah.
Hey, this is Isaiah.
Yeah.
Don't get us confused. Those are black. Ooh,
Tyler liked that one. Yeah, we're happy to be here. Wow, it's All-Stars. We're happy to be on the stage with other All-Stars. I've seen a lot of different techniques and styles in terms of approaching improv, and wow. I see why we're here for 40 years.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Shout out y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Special shout out Joe Guppy. You're here still, Joe? You left? Oh, hey, Joe, yeah! I said I used to watch the show that you wrote when I was growing up, man. It's really cool to be here with you. So I said that out loud. Thank you.
OG's for real.
Yeah.
OG's for real. Yeah. What you want to do, man?
Oh, fuck. Are there any children in the audience? Get that out the way. No? Fantastic.
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
Hey, Rob.
Hey.
Nice. Let's do the regular.
Well, I don't know what the regular is.
The regular?
Yeah, what's the regular?
You ready, Jay?
Okay.
All right. We're gonna do a game called Rapid Scenes.
Oh, the regular. Okay. Yeah.
What were you gonna do?
The
regular. Okay. This game is called Rapid Scenes. At any time during a scene, Jay is going to ring the bell. That'll be the end of that scene, end of that location, end of those characters. We're gonna start a brand new scene, brand new music, brand new lights, brand new feeling, brand new characters, brand new lights, all that stuff. It's gonna be fun. Maybe. We'll see. Jay's gonna ring the bell. It's not. So we're gonna do Rapid Scenes. From anybody out there in the audience, let's see. There was a couple folks who traveled from far away. Who has been here the longest? They think. You've raised your hand, Coy Lee.
Since 1964.
Okay. Okay. Did you also come from Dallas, or? Okay. Oh, cool. Yeah, me too. I hear you don't leave, but you always go. What'd you say, Tony? Oh.
That was it.
Okay, thanks. 94. Great.
No, 64.
What?
Yeah. I know. In Bellevue, right? I didn't know Bellevue was a city back then. That's crazy. That's crazy.
No way.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. You look far younger than it seems like you will probably.
Oh, sorry, right? Wow. Really? 64? Wow.
That's crazy. I'll leave that right there. Congratulations. Let's do something with that.
Yeah, Rapid Scenes.
Thank you.
Now we see a young flybird in its natural habitats. Notice its premature mating dance as it Oh, it is going to get laid tonight. This bird is native to Issaquah. Oh no. I I've been caught in its love. But that's nature, yeah? This is PBS.
Hey, Billy.
Hey.
Didn't see you at school today, but I see you after school in my chair. What's up with that, Billy?
What's up with you being at school? That's kind of like stupid.
I had to learn some stuff, okay? That's all. I was just at school for learning.
What could they teach you that you don't already know? You know how to wipe your ass?
Yeah, I know how to wipe my ass.
You know how to brush your teeth?
Yeah, it's the same way, yeah.
Yeah? What more you need to know? You got a smartphone?
No, not yet.
Okay, well maybe you should go to school. Sir, the results are in.
Hey.
I know.
No, okay. Okay. Okay.
You're not gonna jump, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, it is a boy.
And then I told him, why don't you worry about your own diet, right? Because who cares? If I eat Fritos every day, that's my choice.
Yeah,
You
heck
know
yeah,
what I
brother.
mean?
Yeah, brother, you can eat Fritos all day if you want.
Yeah.
Man. I ate Fritos all day last night. Cantes on Santos bread. Carlos, you're late to church again. You can't stop being late or it's a sin.
Sorry, God.
That's not enough. I'm not Jesus. I am God.
I thought you were the same people. Like,
that's my son. Get that right. But I can tell you didn't because you're always late.
I brought 10% of my income to give for tithe.
Welcome to church, Carl.
Isaiah Obadiah!
That was a nice taste of them. If you want to see more of Isaiah and Obadiah, they're going to be here performing their own show tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. So come on. You forgot about that. What did you do?
Yeah, we'll be here tomorrow at 8.
Yeah, tomorrow. The entire show. All right, coming up next, these guys, they did their first duo called TNT. It would have been back in 2012 on this stage. And they're bringing it back. They're dusting it off, bringing it back 10 years later. So let's give it up for Tony and Tiffany, TNT.
And I can still fit into this part of my costume.
Right,
Shoes.
yeah.
So.
We used to be so extra and super excited about this that we had matching
always in a good
hoodies, we had matching t-shirts, we had matching Converse, and today we realized that we were doing a duo together about 4 p.m. So.
Yeah.
But we're still just as stoked.
Yeah.
I mean, I am.
I am.
You are?
I'm nervous.
Okay,
Kind of
cool,
nervous.
good.
I think we want something that you're dealing with that's not going to cause you trauma or anyone else in this room trauma, but that maybe is a serious thing you're dealing with. Yeah. I don't know what the bone pit is. You don't know what the bone pit is. The bone pit. It's pretty serious, but it may not be quite where we want. So I'm going to say it's like the ball pit at McDonald's, but with bones. And you can extrapolate from there. I see a hand here. Dealing with wedding planning. Awesome. Yes. Serious high stakes. Great. We're going to perform a scene about that.
In the style of the world-renowned, most respected author, Dr. Seuss.
I'm sorry I'm late. I'm sorry I came, but I have an excuse, but it'd be quite lame. I'm just a little bit nervous at checking this place out. Why, I'm worried I'll be unhappy and you'll begin to pout.
Become a pout? Why, I do, Cloud, for I have reason to pout, pout, pout.
And pout, pout, pout you can if you want, and I won't call you any dirty word. But if we enter this with stress, why, I don't know how I'll put on a tux or you'll put on a dress.
Put on a dress? Why, is that a fat joke? Why am I here if I can't have a smoke? To have a smoke would make me be skinny, and if I were skinny, then you would be on Timmy. On Timmy time, Tiny Tim, you do not give a shin about this marriage, about me. You don't want to see me.
I don't want to be on the Timmy. I want you and I to do the shimmy. I wouldn't make a fat joke. Why, after the wedding, I'd like to have a poke. You're so attractive and all your bridesmaids say it. I wouldn't want to make a mistake. I wouldn't bring dismay to it.
Dismay? Dismay? It is not May, it is June and about to be today. Tomorrow is our wedding day and you do not have a hay. You have a cow. You give it over there. You can't give it here. You give it everywhere. You won't give it to me. You won't have a poke. You won't have a poke unless I have a
Smoke your cigarette if you like, but still your dowry I'll bring over on my trike with the cow in the cart behind it, you see, because I love you and want fidelity.
For reasons I look, for reasons I seek, for this should not make me mad for more than a week, but yet I will stay mad Maybe I seek a reason to not tie the knot. Not.
If you want to be upset for a week, that's fine. If you want to be upset for a year, I won't whine. But I think you and I belong together, no matter the mood, no matter the weather, no matter if your mother's driving me insane, no matter if I may have a little trouble to explain why my best man lost the ring and why I forgot to pay for the venue. In the end, it will still be me and you.
You make a list. I made one twice. It has some pros and cons of my own voice. There's many cons, you can see them here. Let me unscroll this thing that I've been writing for a year. The cons are here. You are too tall, you are too smiley, you do have a fall wardrobe in your closet, and you dress better than me, and yet you still got down on one knee. The pros are vast, the pros are plenty. I just don't want to be 4 and 20 or 28 and 34 and 56, 104 without even knowing what's out there no more.
I understand that you have made a list of everything in 5 years I've done to make you pissed. But I have a list right here in my heart. And why, it has nothing in it that should tear us two apart. There are little things we do wrong. There are little things we mistake. But in the end, would you forsake all these years we spent trying to fix all our problems? Why, it just seems wrong. It just seems like problem.
It does seem wrong. It does seem trite. I'm sorry that I gave you a fright. It's just you're so good. It's just you're so right. I didn't think that I had this destiny in my life.
Oh, all the joys of all the lucks. I think she'll forgive me when I tell her I didn't get a tux.
No tux? No problem. You said poke.
Poke, poke?
I give no fucks.
Very nice. Tiffany and Tony. TNT. All right, coming up next, we're on our final two duels. Coming up next, first of all, one of them is Jill Ferris. She is the artistic director here at Unexpected Productions. I work with her in the office. She's fantastic to work with. She's funny on stage. And she started a long time ago here, along with this guy, Bruce Oberg, who she's going to be doing a duo with. Came into the company in '93, along with me, my little group. Yes! So, close to '93, yeah! And here they are, Bruce and Jill.
Dave's correct. I was in the company in '93, but before that, in '90, I was in the audience. I was sitting over there, and I actually got called on in my first show to tell a story. I think it was a suggestion. They wanted to know what my dream job was, and they did a scene based on my dream job, which was, do you remember what it was?
Sports commentator.
It was being a sports commentator.
I remember.
And this is absolutely true. I stood right down there with Ron Hippie, who's there now, and he did the scene with me. We were on stage. I was standing right there where you're sitting, and you were next to me, and they did a scene, and I wanted to thank you for doing such a great job on that night, Ron.
I've been waiting all this time.
It's about time! Okay, so Jill and I are going to do an open scene, but we're going to do something I think has never been done before. And it was a little idea that I had, and I have to say that I mentioned the idea to Matt Olson, who was the badger on his back before. You know, Matt and I talked last week, and I had this idea, and he had the same idea. So, like great minds, we thought alike. So here's what we're going to do. Each of, people have come up here and asked for suggestions, right? They've asked a question. I want you to think of a suggestion that you're going to ask for Jill and I. So you're going to ask the question, we're going to provide the real answers from ourselves, and then we're going to do an open scene based on that. Make sense? Okay, so from a raised hand, I want someone to have a suggestion. They're going to ask a question they're going to ask me. Yes.
What was the last thing you regret throwing away?
The last thing that I regret throwing away was, I don't have a lot of regrets, so I'm having to search a little bit for, the last thing I regret throwing away was...
Your improv career.
No, I know, I have a good answer.
You got
no, it was Ethernet cable, very long internet cable that I threw away and then I needed it.
You needed it, all right.
What's yours?
So I'm gonna do the same thing. I would like someone to raise their hand and ask a question that I'll answer, and we'll use that for a suggestion as well. So, yes, your hand is up.
What's a lukewarm fear you have?
Oh, cool. A lukewarm fear that I have is, let's see, I'm trying to think of the ones that aren't red hot. A couple of those came to mind. But just lukewarm will be, well, I'll just say one. It's a little more red hot, but I'll just say it anyway. I'm shy and embarrassed to say it, but I have pride, and I'm honest. I'm afraid to drive. So, it's funny, isn't it? It's ridiculous. I drove a very, very long time. I drove all myself all over the place, and then I got a partner who did a lot of driving, and that was nice. And then I had a stroke, and I said, I don't want to drive anymore. They said, you can. And I said, I don't want to. So that's my answer. That was a long answer, but we'll use afraid to drive as a suggestion, and a lost Ethernet, which I have a bunch of those. Okay.
Save it for the scene.
Save it for the scene. Okay. All right. Cool. So that's our suggestion. Thank you so much.
Yep. Okay. So the Mac is over here, but the cable motor is way over there. We can't go underneath the floor, so we're gonna have to go get one.
Well. There's buses. There's the Burt Gilman Trail. We could get on it and run for a while, and then get a line bike if we wanted.
I love those line bikes.
Do you?
Yes.
Because if the Mac's there, and we're...
So let's see. The closest place is Vetco, which is, we'll have to cross the 520 bridge.
Well, I don't know if the Burt Gilman Trail does that.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Right. No, wait,
No,
no.
but
It'll go around the top. It'll go around the top.
Yeah?
Let's get a scooter.
Are there hills? It's okay. When you get to a hill, you just push it. You just step off. And even though your credit card's in it, you still push up the hill.
Right.
Well,
they're gonna be, they're only open for another hour, so I think we should go.
We should go.
Get them.
Okay.
And get back here.
We will. Now,
Okay.
there's just one thing.
Yes.
Have you ever thought of living without the Mac?
I've had the Mac longer than I've known you. It's still one of those crappy Intel chips. And it doesn't have Wi-Fi. And if I got a new one and it had Wi-Fi, we wouldn't need the cable at all.
Loss is a difficult thing when you realize it's something you don't need.
You're right. I don't need it.
Jerry! Oh!
Open the door.
Okay. The Puget Sound is good for something.
Encore!
came in 93 in my group. And there was one other guy who came in 93, and he couldn't be here tonight, but he wanted to.
For all of the unexpected production people that are still alive from when I was there, and I think it's down to 2, it's one of the greatest theaters on the planet, and it really is. The gum wall is a fucking disgusting, horrible thing that causes disease and probably is the source of the pandemic. But Unexpected Productions was one of the greatest things that's ever happened to me, except for Ron Hippie. He abused me quite a bit.
Threw away his improv career.
All right, well, we are down to our final duo of the night. I want to thank you guys so much for coming out on a Wednesday night and sneaking into this place and seeing this magic that's been happening on stage. We have these two are two of my very best friends in improv. They did a duo here, actually. I mean, they've done stuff forever, but their first duo here is when we first started doing the duo show on August 28th of 2008, so 15 years ago. Yeah, it was a while ago. Right before she moved to Chicago. So we have Amanda Roundtree and Greg Stackhouse.
Jay's gonna make me cry!
Oh, that's the scene.
It's okay, no, everything makes me cry. I might cry in the scene.
She drove all the way from Atlanta, Georgia area to be here. And I drove all the way from Beacon Hill. And I saw a naked woman on my drive.
And that naked woman was me!
Was it?
I drove through Dallas. Dallas people, I drove through Dallas. That's all I got about Dallas.
We're going to use all that to inform our scene. Okay.
So if you, and you know, there's a lot of people here that don't know us, right?
Oh,
Shout out to all those people who don't know us. May you forever be blessed.
Right?
These two people right here, from a hand, where do you think you would see these two people? Not like a city or a state, but like an actual place in a city or a state. Or somewhere. I'm sorry, from a hand. Yes, you. Say again. A mall food court. Thank you. Yes. Definitely. I thought we were going to do Sbarro.
Really?
You don't want to do Sbarro?
No, Sbarro's fine.
Well, I'm not going to do Sbarro if you're going to be grumpy about it.
I don't want to be grumpy. Sbarro is like the worst pizza there is.
I was going to get the baked ziti.
I don't want to stop you.
No,
from your
I don't.
drinks.
I don't want to make it about this. This is an important day. This is an important day. So, where do? Let's do the noodle place.
It's our last food court. It's the last time we're going to be in this.
I told you not to say that. You know I'm going to cry. No, I don't know. I want to be the cry one.
Remember the first time we came here, they sell Orange Julius?
Oh, remember they thought that eating raw eggs was healthy? And I got one in there. You had to pay $1 extra, and I did it. I did it because I wanted to be healthy.
You were glowing for days.
I don't know if that was health or if that was something else.
If we could just recreate that day, if we could go back all those years and have that same meal, maybe that could fix this.
Oh, this needs to be fixed, you think?
We agreed this would be our last mall court meal, and then I would move out and...
One baked ziti, please.
So that's it. Just gonna do Sbarro.
I'm gonna do Sbarro. A medium.
How old is the vegetarian slice you have then? 3 hours? Let me ask you this, do you have a blender and orange juice? Brought an egg.
For me?
They have it. Can you blend the orange juice with this egg?
Frederick! We can't go back! Frederick, we can't go back! We can't recreate!
I know! I've been trying for so long and I realize now there's no orange Julius! There's just the stuff that there is!
You need to be happy with present day me, Frederick!
I know, and I will be, I can be!
You need to be happy with going to the proctologist me! You need to be happy with mammogram me! You can't just be happy with 23-year-old me! I don't drink eggs anymore, Frederick! They're not good!
Well, then I'll drink it.
What are you trying to prove?
Thank you.
What are you trying to prove?
I'm just trying to prove that I can drink this.
Don't watch us! This is us!
You know, maybe it's just a symbolic gesture that I can do to tell you that at least my brain is still in it, and I want my heart to be back in it, and... Why?
You can't go back, Frederick. This is the new us. The arguing us. The us that can't decide on crappy Italian food or crappy Asian food. There's not a lot of choices here. Why did we even go here?
The other place is twice as far. You know what? I want to go twice as far.
With me?
Yeah. I will go twice as far. I'll work twice as hard. I'll eat the big city once in a while, but... Are you married to that ziti that you've already bought? I'll eat the big ziti and that vegetarian slice. Eat it up.
I got 2 straws in my 7-Up.
If you want more improv, we have it all week long. Tomorrow night, like I said, we have Obadiah and Isaiah doing their show here with some other people as well. And on Friday and Saturday, we have all just alumni shows. And we have Seattle Theater Sports, the longest running show in the Northwest and in the Seattle history and maybe in the world. I don't know. It's been going on. And so come on back, and then all next week we have this big improv festival with people from all over the nation, around the world. They're coming here, and we're going to be doing a big improv festival again, keeping our 40th year alive. And then after that, on our way to 41, nobody cares about 41. So go on back to more shows here while we're 40 because they're the coolest. All right, and let's keep it going for our tech team up there. We have I'm Jay, and out there's the bar if you want, one more drink for the road. I don't know, but we'll see you tomorrow, or we'll see you this weekend. Thank you.